Saturday Night Live is facing backlash for a sketch their cast performed this weekend.
The show brought back a character from 2016, an apparently racist Trump supporter.
Take a look.
Now, speaking of church, can I say something? If more folks went to church, we wouldn't be in this mess we're in now.
You know what? I agree with you, Doug. I'd like to shake your hand, sir. Here we go.
No,
Oh, no.
like that.
Oh, no. It's just a handshake. Yeah, it's just a handshake. Yeah, all right. You're welcome in Black Jam at any time.
All right. Well, thank you, my brother. Maybe I'll start a show for you to come on, and we'll call it What Jeopardy?
No. We don't need it. We don't need it. But slow it down a little bit, Doug.
Doug's character had actually first appeared in 2016. Here's a clip.
What is Tyler Perry's Boo a Medea Halloween?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when that man puts on a moo-moo, I'm just transported.
You know, I got to tell you, I love those movies. I bought a box set at Walmart, and if I can laugh and pray in 90 minutes, that is money well spent.
Oh, you know what, sir? I really appreciate you saying that. I like that. I really do. Oh, no, it's all good. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Trust me, it's all good. Okay, yeah, it's all good. Yeah. Okay.
Conservatives filled X with reactions. Political commentator Meghan McCain wrote, Tom Hanks always wanted to pretend he's the likable everyman, but he's as hate-mongering of regular Americans as any host on MSNBC. Good luck becoming less and less culturally relevant by the second, bro. Mario Nawfal, internet personality and founder of crypto and blockchain advisory firm IBC, wrote, Hollywood still doesn't get it, portraying Trump supporters as racist caricatures while he's winning record minority support. SNL's trying 2016 jokes in 2025. And professor at Boyce College, Denny Burke, wrote, I'll be honest, what makes this clip so difficult to watch is that it's Tom Hanks, who otherwise is a national treasure, just not used to seeing this kind of mean-spirited cynicism from him. Also, it's not funny. Now, look, I did not actually watch this skit. I don't usually watch SNL. I, in full disclosure, don't find SNL particularly funny. One of the last and only SNL skits I can remember actually laughing at was the original Tom Hanks skit, which, contrary to what many conservatives are saying here, was actually not designed to portray some Trump supporters as racist. The purpose of the skit was actually to show what a white Trump supporter and certain black people might actually have in common. It was like the opposite of woke or belittling of Trump people. In fact, it was liberal people who misunderstood it, and it was well liked by and well regarded by conservatives. I don't know if this newer skit featuring the same Tom Hanks character is more in line with that, or if it's more offensive to the right. I don't know because I didn't watch it. But given that so many people on the right were misjudging the initial skit as well, I'm not trusting them to actually have seen the humor here.
Well, fortunately, Robby, I find SNL funny enough for the both of us. Oh. And not surprisingly,
yes,
we have a second Trump administration, and they're seeing a resurgence. I mean, who can forget Alec Baldwin portraying Donald Trump during his first years? Well, you know, it's funny to certain people. I think, though,
I would rather watch paint dry.
Bigger picture, we do have to find a way to laugh at ourselves. Everything that's happening on a day-to-day basis, whether it's this administration or the previous one or the one before that, is pretty serious. And I think political comedy has a real and meaningful role in our society. I mean, I obviously, as a Barack Obama alum and fan, I loved it when he used to go on these late night shows and make fun of himself. I mean, this is part of something I feel like would be healing for this country if we could just get back to laughing at ourselves a little bit more.
I did not think Alec Baldwin's Trump was funny at all. I'm trying to think of the name of the guy. Daryl Hammond played Trump before him. I liked that impression better. I thought that one was funnier. You know, I liked SNL during the Amy Poehler, Tina Fey, Kristen Wiig era. What's her name who plays Hillary Clinton is first it was Amy Poehler, and then it was her name is escaping me, but she's Kate McKinnon.
Yes.
She's funny and talented. A lot of them are funny and talented. I just haven't laughed at it a lot lately, except the guy who does the George Washington impression, talking about all the different weights and measures that America will have. If you've seen the clip, you know what I'm talking about. It's actually quite funny. And a lot of people in my family like watching it. It's just
not your cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea. Of course, they're celebrating a big 50-year anniversary, right? Actually, the skit was probably part of their big 50th show, which, again, I didn't watch any of, but I saw, like, you know, everyone from John Hamm to Larry David was involved in. I mean, some of those people are amusing to me.
Yeah, look, I think it's all funny, but I think the bigger point of it all is to remind us that we have more in common than we have that's different.
Do we?
We do. We
Do
all
we?
ultimately want to be able to laugh at the world and find some joy and poke fun at it. The other thing is Saturday Night Live has had this great legacy, I think in part because it actually makes people pay attention to what's happening in current events when their ordinary everyday lives may draw them away from it.
All right, I'll take your word for it, Lynda. Next up, journalist Matt Taibbi will be joining us to discuss a sneaky last-minute move by the Biden administration. Stay tuned.